The first lens is analyzing frustration. The objective is to know what frustration people experience while working on the process. This can either be completed during building the as-is flowchart or once it is completed. And it is important to agree with people on focusing only on process frustration, not people frustration. Frustration lens brings many benefits to process analysis. First, it uncovers quality problems that would not be easily uncovered using direct questions. For instance, if a person's response is that she is usually frustrated due to missing details in the assembly work order, this indicates a quality problem that could lead to wrong or defective product. Also, frustration uncovers problem areas such as bottlenecks, lack of communication, large amounts of work in process, or semi-finished products. This all indicates a problem of turbulent process flow, as opposed to a lean and smooth flow process. Finally, the frustration lens is a valuable channel of improvement ideas from people working on the process. And this brings threefold benefit. First, it makes people feel that their input is appreciated and valuable, especially when their ideas come into reality. So, their morale is boosted. Second, you get the people's buy-in to the improvement project, which raises the odds of success during implementation. And finally, you get quick and simple solutions to problems from the experts of the process themselves. The Idea Bin tool is a technique to collect frustration issues about the process and ideas on how to resolve them. During creating the as-is process, you ask process workers what issues they find frustrating performing each step. Then you write the issue in a flip chart. After that, you ask the person and other team members on ideas to resolve it. Each member writes his idea on a post-it note that you stick below the issue. At the end, you will end up with a list of frustrations with notes on solutions. Then, you draw a 2x2 table with 4 boxes as shown here. The table is divided into 3 regions. The upper 2 boxes correspond to ideas that both have high impact on resolving the issue and high value to the customer. The second region is represented by the left column, which corresponds to ideas that are easy and inexpensive to implement. And the third region is represented by the right column, that corresponds to those ideas that are expensive or hard to implement. The fun starts by taking each idea and placing its post-it note in its most relevant quadrant by asking the team 2 questions. The first question is the idea effective in resolving the frustration and in pleasing the customer? The second question would be, is the idea inexpensive and easy to implement? Based on a consensus of responses, the note is placed in the most relevant quadrant. Obviously, ideas that land in quadrant 1 are low-hanging fruits that must be implemented right away, while those in quadrant 4 are in no-go ones. Ideas in quadrant 2 might need further research to decide on their feasibility, and those in quadrant 3 could be implemented when you are done with quadrant 1 and 2, or as you find appropriate. Idea Bin tool is one of the numerous tools to decide on the best options amongst others. If you have some other tools, go for them. The goal is to come up with agreed and feasible solutions to the frustrations faced by workers on the process.